30 seconds remaining. Double kill. 10 seconds remaining.
Alright, and that's how you play Halo Reach. Just that's it. 10 out of 10 IGN. Review over. But, I mean, oh, nope. I'm being told I actually have to do this. Never mind. Alright, let's start with the campaign. But first of all, if you haven't played this game, don't get mad at me for spoilers. Go buy the game, sit on the couch, and play it. Okay? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because I don't want to have anybody in the comments say, oh, I haven't played it yet. It's been out for 6 years. So if you haven't played it yet, it's not my fault. Just go, go play it. But anyways. Alright. People give this campaign way too much flack. Okay? First of all, I'm sorry it doesn't have Master Chief. And I'm sorry it doesn't have, the one guy that you always play as. But, newsflash, there are other people in this Halo universe. And I actually enjoyed this campaign because it does that. In fact, it's my favorite Halo campaign. And here's why. First of all, it gives you a new perspective on the game instead of, oh, you're an invincible soldier. You don't need any teammates. You don't need anything. You're fine. You're never going to die. You're so lucky. You can fall from a space station and survive. No. In this game, there's realism, and I'm not saying that I don't like the other Halo games. I love them. In fact, I really, really like Halo 3. But this campaign brings a really human feel and touch to the game. And the way, in my mind, the way I look at it, it's like Halo 2, except the alternate ending where, you don't survive. Everybody dies, and there's no happiness, really. This game is basically like the depressing version of Halo 2. So, yeah. I don't know why people don't like this campaign. I love playing as Noble Six. He's a pretty good character. I think he's really interesting, and I don't know how they pull it off, but he is my favorite character, and he barely says anything. I don't know what it is about him. He's a hyper-lethal Vector, and he's kind of like a lone wolf assassin that's also like one of the best pilots ever. So, yeah, he's pretty much like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and Master Chief combined. So, yeah, that's why he's amazing. But anyways, I think the story's great. It's like a really good book. Like, you don't know what's going to happen next. It's not like, I'm not saying that other campaigns do that a lot, but especially in some of the newer games, I can pretty much tell you what's going to happen after the first few missions. Like, this game was really surprising. Like, I had no clue what was going to happen next. I even made predictions throughout the campaign. I was like, okay, so this is going to happen, and then no, none of that happened, and I was like, okay. So this game really does a good job at not being cliche. Now, obviously, having people sacrifice themselves one by one I guess that can be considered cliche. But I mean, I think this was a great story and campaign. And if you don't mind looking a little farther into the lore, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. This is definitely not like Destiny, where you basically have to go on Bungie's website to know anything about the story. But if you don't mind researching a little bit, you can kind of figure out, okay, this is what they're all like. I mean, Reach fell fast in the lore anyways, so they weren't going to be able to make a 15 mission like Halo 2 campaign length out of this game. This game is supposed to be a short campaign where it ends in failure, but it's supposed to have a glimmer of hope at the end. It's not supposed to be, 15 missions, everybody's happy, gets off the planet alive. No, this is supposed to show you that there is another side to the Halo universe where you're not going to survive every mission, and there is death on the UNSC side. And again, the other campaigns do have that, and again, spoilers, but seriously, these games have been out for a long time. Like when Sergeant Johnson and Miranda Keyes dies, like, yeah, that was sad, but your main protagonist and his, like, really close friends who also fight alongside him are alive for the most part throughout the game. So that's why I think they need to give this game a lot more credit, because people just are like, oh, nope, I don't like how everybody dies. I like it. I like the perspective. That's just my opinion. But I feel like this is just a really dark campaign, and it's great for. I think it's a great campaign for everyone. I mean, I didn't even know anything about Halo when I played this, and I immediately fell in love with the game. So, campaign overall really strong. I think it again deserves more credit than it gets. Um, so yeah, now that we're done the campaign side of things, let's move over to the very controversial multiplayer Halo Reach. Okay, so this game is basically Halo 3 with armor abilities. I don't know why people hate this game so much. I mean, obviously there's a different feel to it than Halo 3, but it's like they added in some more abilities and that was it. It's still guns, grenades, and melee. I don't understand why people hate this so much. I mean, the armor lock and bloom, yeah, that can get kind of annoying, but suck it up. I find it to be a really fun campaign. What am I saying? I can't even talk right now. A really fun multiplayer. It's competitive when you want it to be, and it's social when you want it to be. Kind of like what Halo 3 did. They had the social playlist, which is basically Griffball on here, and the competitive playlist, which is basically Super Slayer, regular Slayer even, and it still brings it. I think it does a great job of bringing in new game modes like Infection and Griffball to the actual multiplayer, so you don't have to go into custom games. Now, I want to talk about the Forge. Forge in Halo Reach is amazing, because it's really easy to use and has a lot of good features. My problem with Halo 3 is it's really difficult to use. In fact, most of the time while I was trying to use it, this is what I was like trying to use Halo 3 Forge. All right. So let's just place this down. Okay. Okay, I think we got. Why is it so slow? What the? Get. Oh, God! So, yeah, I can't even tell you how long I tried to get a tunnel put together in that game, and then eventually rage quit. So, yeah, I think the Forge and the custom games. I mean, this had the best in the series. I think made the replay value way better. So, yeah, I think this game overall, I'd probably give about an 8.5 out of 10. Strong campaign with a few cons. So, see you guys later. That was great. Bye.